the worst maps I've ever made. A couple of weeks ago, I made the best maps I've ever made video, and today I want to show you the worst maps I've ever made. These are so bad, I've deleted them out of my maps list, so I can't even update them and make them better. All right, guys, let's just jump right into them. All right, the first map I want to show you is the official Brute Mech Death Run. Now, my first observation is I had a little bit less facial hair in this video. Well, let's watch this video. So now you'll see at the beginning of the video, this used to be my like update videos, right? This was, we got the mech and I was like testing all the different things it could do. And then I made a map out of it in like an hour. So I'm just gonna start watching this a little bit. Yeah, I didn't put too much effort into aesthetics here, as you can tell. I just built a box with whatever these like props are. But yeah, you just had to like jump through this. And now obviously you can't even play this map anymore. There are no mechs in the game at all. This was actually pretty challenging. I remember watching Pro Hennis play this and he could not finish this map. I think they had updated the Brute just a little bit, so you couldn't make this jump anymore. It was impossible to make the jump. So I don't know how he even like finished it, but it was just bad, guys. This is bad. Like I didn't even spend time like making a trailer for this or anything. Like this was like really like low effort map, but I was the first one to ever make a death run or anything with the mechs. Like this came out like a couple of hours after the update. I even made a trap tunnel for the mechs. How dumb is that? Okay, now this is actually a cool level. I made a dropper where at the bottom you had to jump into the mech. Like you had to like quickly press E to get into the mech. Like it was pretty unique. I thought that was a cool idea. And I'm trying to like fast forward to the end because I felt like the last level was cool. Okay, so you had to do like a super jump here and like make it all the way to the end, but it was like you had to time it just right and it was really hard. Okay, here's the jump, I think. Is this it? Oh yeah, look, I timed it just right. Look how far you could fly with these mechs, guys. That was it, man. What a junky map. You thought Scissors map was hard? Just wait until you try mine. Oh my gosh, I'm so cringy. Look at my intro. I love my old intro, guys. It's so good. Okay, all right, wait, I gotta turn this off. Hold on. So this is the first map I ever made, guys. This is a death run, like a straight old school death run. And it's actually a really challenging death run, like super hard. Now I wouldn't say this is like the worst design map I've ever made, but it was just really, I don't know. I look back at it now and I'm like, this map. In this first video, I'm like showing you the levels and stuff, but I don't actually show myself playing it. But I made another video later where I actually played through it and like tried to beat my own death run. And I don't think I could actually beat it in the end because I think the last level is literally impossible to beat now. I deleted them. They're not in my list of maps I can go and edit anymore, so I can't go and fix them and like make them like beatable. I mean, there were some good levels in this. This was a fun death run. Like I put quite a bit of effort into this, but this is my first build ever. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, this level, I forgot I made this like parkour level, but I had guys on the side, like these rocket guys that would shoot in and would make the whole map shake, but it didn't work anymore when I played through it. Like it just totally broke the map. I still think it was a great idea to have the rockets like shaking the whole screen and making it confusing, but it made it nearly impossible to get through this level. It was really, really hard. So I need to fast forward to the last level. Oh, this was a really cool slide level. You had to go all over this like room and it was like boosting you all over the place. It felt like a Disney ride, like an old school Disney Space Mountain or something. I don't know what I was going for. But you finally get to the last level up here, and what you're supposed to do was rocket ride all the way to where that arrow was, but the guy doesn't appear there anymore. Like I think the traps maybe were killing the sentry or something, and I can't go and update it, guys. I can't go update this. I can't fix my map. So that's why it's one of the worst maps I've ever made. It's just because it's unplayable. You can't beat it. It's impossible to beat now. And even if the sentry were working, I think it was completely impossible anyways. I think I only did it once, and even then I maybe cheated a little bit. I don't know. It's a really hard death run. Terrible! This is my prop parkour map, which I made in like 1 hour flat. This is right when the prop hunt gun came out, and this was like an update video that we're watching right here. But I made this whole death run where you had to become a prop and then jump through it. You can see here some of these levels are not very well designed. Like it's just you jump from platform to platform, and it's harder when you're this prop, especially when you're trying to get through this door here. Wait, let's see. Can I make it through this door? I don't remember. Let's see. You jump. Oh my gosh. You even had to like unbecome a prop to die and go back to the checkpoint. This is so bad. But here's one thing that's cool about this. Because I was the first person to ever make a death run based off of props, Jelly, one of the biggest names in YouTube gaming, played through my map. And this inspired another idea for another map where I made a dropper where you had to be props to get through it. Here, let's just watch it. See, here's this trailer I made for it. So you know it's a good map when I make a trailer for it. When I don't make a trailer for it, it's probably not a great map. Oh, I love this, guys. This was a fun little trailer I made. What's even cooler about this is a bunch of people played this map. So Jelly played through it with Slogoman, and between Slogoman and Jelly, they had 8.6 million views. Because see here, you see Jelly's video right there, and then Slogoman right here had 2 million views on his. And then even TB and our Frags played it. It's so fun watching people play your maps, especially these huge content creators. And while old prop parkour here may not be the best design death run ever, actually it was really bad, it spurred something that was huge for my channel, huge for my confidence, and really got me into being like, oh, I can do more maps. So I'm actually really grateful I made this junky map because it inspired me to do more with creative mode. This is the ball death run. Wow, guys, this one's bad. This is yet again one of these death runs that I made where I was using one of the brand new devices, so we got the ball device. Like, this first level is so dumb. You have to hit the ball in this hole, and then you have to jump off the ball to get over, but you could just have jumped over it in the first place. Like, I don't understand what I was thinking there. This is a cool level, though. Look at this. You had to jump off the ball and bounce over to that platform. Let's see if I can do it here. Okay, yeah, you jump and you get knocked back. Dude, that is actually kind of cool. But I think that's probably the coolest part of this whole death run, because everything else was just really wonky, and like, it was just a bad idea for a death run. Oh yeah, like a trap tunnel where you had to use the ball to get through it. It just made it easier for you to get through. I mean, this is kind of silly, and I don't know. I mean, maybe this is a good idea for some maps, but it was just dumb. And then, oh my gosh, guys, this last level's so dumb. You just had to avoid these first few walls, and then there's like a ball that drops down, and you just have to avoid it. Like, it was that simple. Like, it's so dumb. What was I thinking? Okay, here's the trailer for the worst map I've ever made. You've seen 100 level death runs, 500 level, 2,000 levels. Now something you've never thought possible, 10,000 levels all in one map. Guys, guys, this is such a dumb map. Look at this level. Look at these levels. It's terrible, but I love this. Wait. I just gotta listen. A map so long, it will take you, ... about 10 minutes to finish. Oh, guys, this is the 10,000 level death run. Look at it. I mean, this is awful. This is really like a joke map. I made this. It took me 2 hours to make this, and people at the time were making these huge death runs with literally like 5,000 levels. Like, they were putting so much effort into their maps, and I did not put any effort into this. Like, I made it so like every single block was worth 1 level. And then as you got progressively through it, the blocks were worth more levels. Like, once you got to the red, they were worth 4 levels per block. And like, so every time you passed one of those black lines, you're really like going through 4 levels. It's so stupid. The blocks were worth more levels. Like, once you got to the red, they were worth 4 levels per block. And like, so every time you passed one of those black lines, you're really like going through 4 levels. It's so stupid. And you can tell how difficult I made it. It was not difficult at all. And then once you got to the purple levels, each block is worth 10 and you can fly through it. So it was like you're going through 1,000 levels like that. But I made it really funny. You can see I had like these billboards all over the place that were really funny. And then I did throw in an evil troll into this map. Actually, one of the amazing things about this death run is that Mini Minter himself played it, and he actually fell for this troll part of the death run, and he spent a ton of time going through this part and was getting really upset. And then he finally learned the troll here. I love this so much.
Why mustard play?
I'm sorry.
When did it turn into one of these?
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
You're the worst.
I know I'm the worst. But I made up for it because that 1 block right there was worth 1,000 levels. That's how dumb this map was. Here's one thing that's really bad. I actually had this like difficult Neo level, but then I didn't put a checkpoint after it. I didn't do that on purpose. I mean, I just forgot to put it in, and I deleted this map, guys. I can't go back and fix this. It's just, there's no checkpoint there. Yeah, so this is not a well-designed map. It's just, it was a joke. And now, guys, this map has over 1.2 million plays on it. It's insane how many plays this map has on it just because of the name of it. It's the 10,000 level default death run. And so people come in and play us, and then they just think it's kind of funny. So I do think it was cool to have the humor in it, but in the end, this is probably the worst map I've ever made. It has by far the most plays on any map I've ever made, but it is the worst map I've ever made. So I don't know what you can learn from this, guys. Make terrible maps and have big people play it, and you'll get millions of plays. That's it.